Welcome back. Some of network issues. Okay, last class we discussed about while loop, and then before that, day before yesterday's class, up to day before yesterday's class, we discussed about for loop. So today we are going to see do while loop. Do while loop is the exit check loop. This loop is completely different from for and while loop, because for and while both are checking the condition before going to execute the statement. But in the case of while loop, it will execute the statement first. After that, it will check the condition. So that we are saying do while loop is an exit check loop. Once again, I am telling for loop, while loop, both will check the condition first and then it will execute the statement. If the condition is true, the statement will execute based on the number of times, based on the condition, based on the updation. That means increment or decrement. But in the case of do while loop, first it will execute the statement at least once. If the condition is fails also. If the condition is fails, it will work at least once. But in the case of for and while, if the condition is false, the statement will not execute. It will execute 0 times. It will not execute. That is the meaning of entry control loop. But in the case of exit check loop, all the things are same, but the process will be different and the structure also different. Initialization, it will become first, and then next it will execute the statement, and then it will update the variables, and then after finally it will check the condition. So it will completely different from for and do while. So that's the thing we are going to see now. Okay, first of all, I am just starting from for loop. I am just revising the for loop now. So how the for loop it will be: for initialization, and then semicolon, and then condition, and then increment or decrement, that's updation. So based on the condition, if the condition is true, the statement will be executed number of times, n number of times based on the condition. So what about the if? What about the while loop? While loop, it will check the condition. While it will check the condition. Before that, before the body of the while, there are so many initialization steps are there here, and then you have to do the statement. So if the statement is right, if the condition is right, the statement will be executed, and increment, decrement, it will become here, and initialization, it will become before. So this is a statement, this is a process of while. So both the things are same, but the structure will be different, as I already told in the last class. So if the condition is true, the following statement it will be execute, statements will be execute. But if the condition is false, the loop will not execute one time. It will not execute one time. But in the case of do while, it will execute at least once. So while loop, it is commonly both are same, as I already told yesterday. If the condition is true, the statement will execute. If the condition is false, the statement will not execute. ஒரு தடவை கூட ஒர்க் ஆகாது for loop while loop. But do while loop பொறுத்தவரையும் do அப்படிங்கிற keyword. Do அப்படின்னா செய். First do it and then check the condition. So the body of the statement it will be like that. First do, it will be there. There is no open bracket and close bracket here. Do and then body of the statement. So these are the statements. And then increment or decrement it will become inside. And after all the execution of the do while do, so it will become while it will become here. Finally, all the statements are executed once. So it will check the condition now. So condition it will become at last. So here the semicolon it will become here. Here there is no semicolon. Here there is no semicolon end of the for loop. And here there is no semicolon after the condition. But in the case of while do while, so the condition it should be terminated by semicolon. And the execution, the condition it will become in the bottom of the program, bottom of the loop. And what about the for and while? The condition it will become coming by beginning of the loop. Both the loops are having condition in beginning, but here the condition it will become in the last. So that is exit control loop. So already we told do while loop is an exit check loop and for while both are entry check loop. You got it that? So once again I am just writing the syntax. And who are there in the class now? How many of you in the class? There are 10 members of the class. I didn't see comments. How many of you? Okay, just who are in the class? Send your names through the comments. Send your names through the comments. 10 members are listening. Who are there? Okay, Josh B. Hi sir. Kritika Kirti. Hi sir. Okay. Then what about others? Gemini Mani. Hi. What about others? Magesh Prabhu. Hi. What about others? Josh. Josh is a new member. Today I am seeing. Today only I am seeing. First time I am seeing Josh. Okay, fine. Syntax. What is the syntax? First of all, do is a keyword. It should be in small letter. In C program, C++ or Java, and then do should have open braces and close braces. You know that this is open brace and close brace, and this is called open parenthesis and close parenthesis. Okay, so both are parenthesis and these are braces. So we should open the braces, and then statement it will become here. Statements. Statement or single statement or number of statements. And then updation, that is increment or decrement, it will become here. And then finally we have to close. After the closing only, we have to write while condition. While condition. So before do, we can write what that is initialization here. We have to initial beginning itself. Initially it will become here. So this is the syntax of do while. So based on, we are going to write a program, and after that, based on the execution, how the do while loop it will be different from other loops. Okay. So okay, fine. Josh B. Thank you, sir. Welcome, Josh. Welcome to the class. And today is the 13th class. There are two classes. Only two classes are remaining. If you missed the 12 classes, you just see from Mad Level Cult YouTube channel. It is already loaded up to 12 videos. It's loaded, and today's video it will be uploaded by tomorrow. Okay, fine. Now we are going to write a program. Shall we start now? So what we are going to do, as usual, we are going to print 1 to 10 numbers. We are going to print. We are going to make a program for 1 to 10 numbers. Okay. Okay, fine. So now first, I'm just erasing this one, and I'm going to write a program now. So you remember the syntax of the for do while loop. So you just see now. I'm just starting from the C program. I'm going to display 1 to 10 numbers for using do while loop. Okay. So I'm just starting from void main. Okay. So I'm just using a variable that is called I for iteration, how many times it will be executed. And I'm just initializing the I variable, I is equal to 1, because I'm going to print 1 from starting from 1. Okay. So based on the syntax, we have to use do. Do use பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் we have to open the ஜோஷ் சார், உங்களுடைய வாய்ஸ் எனக்கு கிளியரா கேட்கல. What about others? எல்லாருக்கும் கேக்குதா? அதை சொல்லுங்க. நான் கிளாஸ் போயிட்டு இருக்கு, வாய்ஸ் கேட்டதானே நமக்கு கிளாஸ் கவனிக்க முடியும். கிருத்திகா கீர்த்தி, எப்படி வாய்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு கேளுங்க. அண்ட் தென் மகேஷ் பிரபு, ஓகே ஜெமினி மணி இட்ஸ் கிளியர்னு சொல்றாங்க. ஓகே ஃபைன். அப்புறம் வாட் அபவுட் மகேஷ் பிரபு, வாய்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கு? And just wait for 2 minutes. You just send the comments now for the 2 minutes. Okay, net over na ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது. ஜோஷ் net over னு சொல்றீங்க, ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது. Okay, it is clear. Okay, good. So do what we are going to right now. We are going to print the Okay, noted that. Okay, I completed the program. Actually, what is that? Initial, we started the initialization here, and then these are the statement. This is a statement. What we are going to print actually, we are going to print the I value, and then I is equal to I plus 1. This is an increment, and while I less than or equal to 10, the condition it will become. Okay, here I am just explaining this rule. You just focus here. So first of all, what is the I value? I value is 1. I value is 1. Okay. Do. What to do? Printf percentage d. We should print the integer number. The integer number is I. What is the I value now? That is 1. So we need to print I here. The output will become here. I mean in the output screen. And then I is equal to I plus 1. What is the I value? Actually 1. So I is equal to I plus 1 means it will be incremented by 2. Okay. And then now the condition it will be checked now. While 2 less than or equal to 10. So what is the condition now? I less than or equal to 10. What is the condition? 2 less than or equal to 10. 2 less than or equal to 10. The condition is true or not? 2 வந்து 2 விட சின்னது. 2 வந்து 10 விட சின்னது அப்படினு சொல்றாங்க. The condition வந்து என்னது? Obviously true. 2 னு சொன்ன உடனே it will become here. திரும்பவும் என்ன சொல்றதுன்னா do. Do பண்ணுங்க அப்படினு சொல்றது. எதை பண்ணணும்? Print of percentage di. We need to print the I value. What is the I value now? 2. So we need to print 2. And then I will be incremented by 1. So means that is 3. And then after the incrementation, while condition it will be executed 3 less than or equal to 10. The condition it will be again coming here. Do what to do now? We need to print the I value. What is the I value? 3. 3 it will be printed. And then I will be incremented once again. That is 4. 4 less than or equal to 10. The condition is true. It will become out of the loop and it will become here once again. We need to do that is print I. What is the I value? That is 4. So likewise, it will be go up to 10. When it reaches the 10 value, when it is coming to the 10, after 9 it will be coming 10. 10 less than or equal to 10. The condition is true. It will become here. 10 less than or equal to 10 is coming here. It will be print what? It will be print once again 10. 10 it will be print. Okay. And then 10 means after that it will be incremented by 1. That is 11. 11 less than or equal to 10. The condition is false. So that the control will be exit. You got it that? So the difference between for and while is for, while and while. For and while are entry check loop. It will check the condition first. After that it will execute the statement. But what about the do while loop? It will execute the statement and then it will check the condition. So இங்க இதுதான் initialization. In the printf வந்து statement and I is equal to I plus 1. இதுதான் increment and I less than or equal to 10. That is condition. We got it done? Now you just note it down. Do ன்றது keyword. புதுசா படிக்கிற keyword. It is a new keyword. நாம படிச்சது இல்ல. நாம இப்போ இந்த கிளாஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணதுல இது புது keyword தானே. And then what is the next? And this is a statement and this is a incrementation. And here this is a condition. Kindly note it down and then I'm just moving to the next one. Dear Jay, good evening. But you are arriving now at 8 o'clock. That's late. Why so late, Dear Jay? Okay, shall I go to the next one? Shall I rub this one? Okay, fine. So next we are going to see how the while loop and how the for loop, how the while loop and how the do while loop it will be work. I attended first session. அதுக்கப்புறம் நிறைய செஷன் நடந்துருச்சு. இன்னைக்கு வந்து 13வது செஷன். So this is a 13th session. You just see and visit Well Level Kalvi YouTube channel and see the uploaded videos, second to 12th session, and you can get an idea. So if you have any doubts, you just ask through the comments or you just mail it to wellelevelkalvi@gmail.com. And as I already told you, WhatsApp number is that 9361228165. So that WhatsApp number also you can ask doubts, and you have to send the assignments. So many students are sending the assignments. Who are sending means frequently? Who are sending means Gemini Mani, Yuvashri, she is sending, and then Kritika Kiti, she is sending, Mangesh Prabhu, she is sending, and then Smuffy plus Marita, she is sending. So they are doing their works, and hope you understand the concept of C, C++, and Java. Okay, fine. Anyway, I'm going back. We are going to see the difference between do while and do while. So while and do while, how based on working principle we are going to see. So here it is while and here it is do while. Okay, so now we are going to see now the difference between while and do while. How it will be work. For example, a small program I'm just writing void main, a small program, integer I is equal to 5. What is that? Integer I is equal to 5. We can initiate any value. 500 could initiate panana. We can initiate 100, whatever value we can do. Okay. Now condition I am giving while I greater than or equal to 10. What is the condition? I greater than or equal to 10. Okay. Printf. We are going to print an I value. Okay. I'm just writing here. Printf. I'm going to print the I value percentage D and then comma I. Okay, and then I is equal to I plus 1. Just closing. Okay. Now the question I'm going to ask, you have to reply through the comments. Okay. I think I hope it is visible, right? Okay. Okay. Now, what is the initialization statement? That is I is equal to 5. What is the condition? I greater than or equal to 10. What is the statement? That is I value we should print. What is the increment value? That is I is equal to I plus 1. Now the question is, how many times the loop will execute? How many times it will be executed? எத்தனை தடவை இந்த loop வந்து execute ஆகும்? work ஆகும்? Comments நான் வந்து எதிர்பார்க்கிறேன். Just send through comments. Answers should send through comments. How many times the loop will execute? Okay, Dia. 0 times. Gemini Mani. 6 times. Makesh, not executed. No execution. What about others? 13 members are there in the 13 viewers are seeing here. So I am Kritika Kirti 6 times. What about others? Okay, 13 சொன்ன உடனே ஒரு ஆள் எஸ்கேப் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஏன்னா ஆன்சர் பண்ணக்கூடாது அப்படின்றதுனால போயாச்சு போல. Okay, I'm expecting answer. What about others? Okay, I'm just justifying. Daisy Rani 6. Okay, நிறைய பேர் வந்து லைன்ல இருக்கிறாங்க பட் லேட் ஆகுது போல இருக்கு. ஆன்சர் போடலாமா வேண்டாமா அப்படின்னு யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கீங்க போல இருக்கு. ஃபைன், எனிவே 1 2 3 4 5 அஞ்சு பேர் 1 2 3 4 5 and then Daisy Rani வந்து 6. ஓகே, மகேஷ் பிரபு ரெண்டு ஆன்சர் போட்டிருக்கீங்க. நோ எக்ஸிகியூஷன் இல்ல ஆஃப்டர் 10 எக்ஸைட்டட் என்னமோ போட்டிருக்கீங்க. எனக்கு அது புரியல. இப்போ நான் ஆன்சர் நான் எதை எடுத்துக்கணும்? நோ எக்ஸிகியூஷன் எடுத்துக்கணுமா, எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகுதுன்னு எடுத்துக்கணுமா? மகேஷ் பிரபு ஆன்சர் ஃப்ரம் ஐ எம் எக்ஸ்பெக்டிங் ஆன்சர் ஃப்ரம் யுவர்ஸ். ஓகே, நோனா எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகாதுன்னு அர்த்தம். கரெக்டா? ஓகே, இப்போ 5 members are replied. Diya 0 times, Gemini Mani 6 times, and then Magesh Prabhu 0 time. ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒரே மாதிரி தான் சொல்லிருக்காங்க. And then கீர்த்தி, கிருத்திகா கீர்த்தி வந்து என்ன சொல்லிருக்காங்க 6 times. Daisy வந்து 6 times சொல்லிருக்காங்க. So 6 times சொன்னவங்க வந்து ஒரு 3 பேர் இருக்கீங்க. And Magesh Prabhu and Diya ரெண்டு பேரும் என்ன சொல்லிருக்கீங்கன்னா it will not execute. 0 times வந்து எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிருக்கீங்க. கரெக்டா? ஓகே, இப்போ இதுல எது ரைட் அப்படின்னா, இப்போ ராங் ஆன்சர் இப்போ நான் போர்ட்ல எழுதிட்டேன். ராங் ஆன்சர்ஸ் வந்து எது பண்ண போறேன்னா கிடையாது. ராங் நீங்க உங்களுடைய ஆன்சரை வந்து நான் அப்ரிஷியேட் பண்றேன். பட் நீங்க நிறைய பேர் ஆன்லைன்ல இருக்கிறாங்க பட் அவங்க ஆன்சர் பண்ணல. பட் நீங்க ஆன்சர் பண்ணிருக்கிறீங்க. அதனால தப்பா இருந்தாலும் நீங்க எதுவும் கவலைப்பட தேவையில்லை. யூ அட்டெம்ப்டட் பட் இட் இஸ் நாட் ஃபால்ட். என்னோட ஃபால்ட் இல்லை. அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் கொஞ்சம் லேட் ஆகும். You can easily get that. நான் அதை சொல்லி தரேன், உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். ஓகே, இதுல எது கரெக்டான ஆன்சர் அப்படின்னா மகேஷ் பிரபு and Diya ரெண்டு பேரும் சொன்னது வந்து கரெக்ட் ஆன்சர்ஸ். பிகாஸ் 0 times it will execute. ஏன் அப்படின்னா for while both are check the condition first and then it will execute the statement. So you just check the condition now. I greater than or equal to 10. What is the I value? I value is 5. I value is what? It is 5. Greater than or equal to 10. Either the condition is true or false. 5 வந்து 10 விட பெருசு இல்லை, ஈக்குவலும் கிடையாது. அப்ப அந்த கண்டிஷன் என்ன ஆகுது? ஃபால்ஸ். ஃபால்ஸ்னு சொன்ன உடனே இது எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகுமான்னா ஆகவே ஆகாது. So no times it will be execute. ஆக்சுவலி இவங்க சொல்லிருக்க ஆன்சர் என்னவா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா ஜெமினி மணி, கிருத்திகா கீர்த்தி, டெய்சி இவங்க சொன்னது என்னவா இருக்கும்னா, இது ஒருவேளை less than அப்படின்னு இருந்துச்சுன்னா 5 6 7 8 9 10 less than இருந்துச்சுன்னா உங்களுடைய ஆன்சர்ஸ் கரெக்ட். ஆனா இங்க இருந்தது என்ன இருந்துச்சு? ஆக்சுவலி the expression is I greater than or equal to 10. It is not I less than or equal to 10. Usually what symbol we are using I less than or equal to 10, but in this program we used I greater than or equal to 10. You got it that? So that the condition itself false, then the loop it will not enter into the body of the loop. So no times it will be executed. You got it that? Okay, fine. I am just erasing. So thanks for your reply. Thanks for your answer. And Daisy, and then Gemini Mani, Magesh Prabhu, Kritika Kirti. So these are the answers. The answers: Kritika Kirti, Daisy Rani, Magesh Prabhu, Gemini Mani, Diya Ji. Okay. Thanks for your reply. Thanks for your answers. And good try. Okay, fine. I'm just moving to the next one. That is what do I do? Okay. The same question I'm going to ask. Okay. You just ready for the answer? Void main. Void main. Integer I is equal to 5. The same program I'm just using, but in the do while loop. Okay. First, what to do? Do the same execution statement. First, we have to do. What is the execution statement? Printf % d I. What is the increment now? I is equal to I plus 1. And then what is the condition? In the case of do while do, we have to write the condition after the do. While, what is the condition? I greater than or equal to 10. The same condition we have. And then we don't forget to put semicolon here. If you are not putting semicolon, it will show the error. Okay. Now the answer, Gemini Money will correct my mistakes. Okay. After that I will see. Okay. How many times it will execute? The second question. Reply. I'm asking reply from yours through comments. How many times the do while loop it will execute? Diya, one time. Okay. Diya, one time. Magesh Prabhu, one time. One time. And then, what about others? What about others? If you are doing mistakes, it will correct பண்ணிக்க முடியும். Mistakes இல்லாம நாம program எழுத முடியாது. Okay, Daisy Rani 1. Gemini 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. What about others? Kritika Kirti, I am expecting answer from you. Okay, one time. Kritika, one time. Okay, all the answers are right. Because I is equal to I value is 5. What should we do? What should the do while loop will do? First, the I value will be print, 5 will be printed. 5. The answer will be 5. The answer for this program is 5. And then I value will be updated, that is 6. Okay. The condition it will be checked 6 greater than or equal to 10. The condition is false. So the condition is false itself, it executing one time. Okay. So now I am just dictating. You just make it one tabular column. Now I am just dictating. You just note it down now. Okay. Okay, fine. Make it a tabular column like that. While, do while. You just make a note of first point. Under the while, you just write it down. While loop is an entry control loop or entry checked loop. While loop is an entry checked loop. While loop is an entry check loop. And do while loop is an exit check loop. Short speed no problem. If you can't write speed means you just note it down, otherwise you just note it down shortly, and then after the class you just complete it fully. Okay, do while is an entry check loop and do while is an exit check loop. That's the first point. Second point, if the condition under the while you just make a note, if the condition is false, the statements will not execute. If the condition is false, the statement will not execute. Execute ஆகாது. In the case of do while loop, if the condition is false, the statement will execute at least once. If the condition is false, the statement will execute at least one time. The statement will execute at least one time, or otherwise you just make it like that. The condition will execute, one time. Kritika Kirti, one time. Okay. If the statement will not execute if the condition is false. in the case of while. And in the case of do while, the statement will execute at least once if the condition is false. Okay, you got it? And then third point, you just make it an example. Okay, shall we move to the next one? All of you noted? All of you noted? Okay. I'm just moving to the next one. Okay, fine. Okay. Assignments. So assignments நீங்க என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க அப்படின்னா for loopல என்ன ப்ரோக்ராமா எழுதுறீங்களோ அதை while loopல எழுதிருப்பீங்க and அதே ப்ரோக்ராமை வந்து நீங்க என்ன பண்ண போறீங்கன்னா do while loopல எழுத போறீங்க. அது உங்களுக்கான அசைன்மெண்ட். அண்ட் இதுக்கப்புறம் வேற ஏதாவது டவுட்ஸ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா அதை உங்கள்கிட்ட அதை கேளுங்க. அண்ட் எனக்கு தேவைப்பட வேண்டிய டீட்டெயில்ஸ் உங்களுடைய இதில் இருந்து ஐ நீட் அ டீட்டெயில்ஸ் டு மேக் அ சர்டிஃபிகேட். யூ ஜஸ்ட் சென்ட் த்ரூ மெயில் ஆர் your number. So there level kalvi at gmail.com. Okay, or you just send your details to WhatsApp. The number is 9361228165. Okay. So what are the details you have to send? I need the name for giving a certificate. Okay. I need the name, that is complete full name. It should be in block letters. Sorry, I need a full name with your initial. That's it. Okay. And what you are studying, either it may be a school or college. So what you studying, that is your qualification. A school or college. So you have to mention this one, and then what you are studying, educational qualification. So if you completed 11th standard, you just make it 11th. If you completed 12th standard, you complete 12th. And if you are studying BSc means, or you are studying any degree in the colleges, you just mention the degree alone. If you are school student means, you just make it which classes you completed. Either it may be 11th or 12th. You just mention like that. And then which school you are studying and which college you are studying. You just make it. If you are studying school, you just mention the school name and complete address. And then if you are studying college, so you just write the complete address. Okay. So your email ID, and then your phone number or your father's or mother's parents' phone number, mobile number. Okay, so these are the information I needed. You just send through this email ID or this WhatsApp number. And as I already told you, assignments before whatever we written in the for loop and we converted into the while loop. We just convert into the do while loop. So these are the assignments. So complete the assignments and hope you understand all the concepts. So if you have any doubts, you just ask through this email ID or this WhatsApp number. And this is for certification purposes. So we are going to provide a certificate or e-certificate. If we are going to provide certificate means it will, it is mandatory. Your address, that is postal address I needed. So it is very, very mandatory. So then only we can send the certificate. If it is not possible, it means we will send the certificate through email. So that we plan alternative ideas. So it is possible means we will send the certificate to your home or your home address. Otherwise, you will receive from your email ID. So that it is very clear. It should be very clear. That should be very clear. So the certificate நமக்கு கிடைக்கும் அப்படின்னா after the 15th class, today 13th class is over, 13 classes are completed. So after the 15th class, we will conduct one small test, okay, based on the complete program எழுத சொல்லுவோம், இல்லைன்னா ப்ரோக்ராம்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய அவுட்புட் என்னன்றதை சொல்லுவோம். Output, how many times it will be executed or what will be the output of the program, இப்படிதான் உங்களுக்கு இருக்கும். And complete the program lines, இந்த மாதிரி questions இருக்கும். So we will conduct the online test. All the questions are, it will be an objective science. So we will send your link. We will send the link. ஒரு half an hour உங்களுக்கு டைம் கொடுப்போம், இல்லைன்னா 1 hour based on the question type. So based on the questions, we will give the duration, and within the duration you have to click the link and you have to complete the question paper, and you have to complete the details, and you have to submit your all the answers in the through Google Forms. It is we are preparing the question paper now. So these are the rules for this class. And if anyone joined today or yesterday or day before yesterday, means you just completely watch from session 1. It is already uploaded in our YouTube channel. And number 2, if anybody want to participate, means you just refer this one and you just share to your friends, and if they understand, means they will receive. Okay. So if you taken 50% of the marks, means you can get the certificate. If you completed, if you secured 50% of marks, means we will send you the certificates. This is the thing. Okay. What is the eligibility criteria for a certificate? There is no eligibility criteria. You may be a school student, or you may be a college student, or you may be a working employee, or you may be a teacher, whatever. That is not a problem. But this is a common thing. It is for only students. And if you are a teacher, or if you are an employee, or if you are eager to work in the IT department, means whatever, that is not a problem. Based on the formal certificate we are preparing, so that certificate we will provide. So that is the thing. So Gemini Money will ask one doubt. Will correct my mistakes. Okay. இல்லை என்ன சொல்றீங்கன்னா உங்களை சொல்றீங்கன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. Will correct my mistakes என்ன? You will correct the mistakes. Okay. So is there any doubt so far? இதுவரை இருக்கிறதில்ல. Any doubt so far? You just ask me through the comments. The session is almost over. Any doubts? Josh, Kritika, Kirti, Gemini Money, Magesh Prabhu. Daisy Rani. Okay, these are the participants today. And இது இல்லாம participants நிறைய பேர் இருக்காங்க. அவங்க எல்லாம் வந்து சைலண்டா வாட்ச் பண்ணிட்டு கிளாஸை மட்டும் அட்டென்ட் பண்ணி போறாங்க. பட் இன்டராக்ஷன் இஸ் வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். நீங்க கொடுக்கக்கூடிய if your response is very valuable to me, if you are giving more responses means we will give more education to you. So those who are in silent mode, you just come back to the general mode. Okay. Myself, I correct my mistakes. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for watching and thank you for attending this session. எனக்கு ஃபெமிலியராக ஒரு 5 to 6 இல்லைன்னா ஒரு 10 நம்பர்ஸ்குள்ளே இருக்கிற ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இவங்களாம் ஃபெமிலியராக இருக்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். அவங்களுக்குலாம் கண்டிப்பாக சர்டிஃபிகேட்ஸ் இருக்குது. அவங்க யாருன்றதை நான் சொல்லிடுறேன். தியா ஜெய் இன்னைக்கு தான் நான் பார்க்குறேன். கிருத்திகா கீர்த்தி, she is attending from second class itself. And then டெய்ஸி ராணி பார்க்குறேன், கொஞ்ச நாளாக பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன். கிருத்திகா கீர்த்தி ஸ்டார்டிங்லேருந்தே பார்க்குறேன். அண்ட் தென் மகேஷ் பிரபு அண்ட் சீயிங் ஃப்ரம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ், ஐ மீன் செகண்ட் கிளாஸ், ஐ திங்க் ஸோ, செகண்ட் கிளாஸ் இட் செல்ஃப். அண்ட் தென் தட்ஸ் ஆல். ஓகே, those who are new participants, you just complete refer our videos and see the classes, and if you have any doubts, the same thing. That's it. Okay. So Gemini Mani, you are the legend, sir. Sorry, நல்லா இருக்கு. I have gone through all your videos. BRJ. Okay, fine. Anyway, good. Thanks for watching. We find this is the end of the session, and thanks for watching, and thanks for attending the class, and thanks for your response. And we will see in the next class. Next class, the topic is nesting of loops, nested loops. Okay, so that is the tomorrow's. Next class topic is nested loop. So don't forget to attend the classes, and you just kindly a request from my side. So you just kindly share to your friends about this class. If you really happy about this class, if you are enjoyed this class, means you just share your feelings to your friends. And if you are really understanding this concept, means you just share to your friends and teachers. And teachers, those who are watching, kindly share to your students. So this session, it may be useful for the students in the future. This is for only make the future bright for the students. Thank you for watching.